Hi guys, I'm Kairetu Gashushu. Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm coming to you from Turkey. So I want to give you some information about the new rules of traveling for those who have not traveled to Kenya and are planning to travel soon to Kenya, or maybe to any other part of the world. But specific, this information is for people traveling from Germany to Kenya or any other European country to Kenya. So first of all, if you of course you're holding a German passport, you need to apply for a visa online. Before, like 2 years ago, people used to get visa on in the airport in Nairobi, but since 2 years you have to apply for a visa online. So all you need to go is to go to eCitizen, register yourself. For you to get this visa, you need of course an invitation letter from maybe a family member in Kenya or from a hotel. You also need to have a visa card or a credit card for you to be able to pay for this process. And the other thing you need an ID card of the person who is inviting you. You also need your passport, of course, passport picture, the front page of your passport, and the data cover of your passport. And then you upload all those things online, and then you get your visa. The reason why I'm telling you this, because today when I was traveling from Düsseldorf to Istanbul, we had a Kenyan with a German passport, but unfortunately he was left because he didn't have this e-visa. You have to have e-visa, so don't forget that. So after that, this is information for everyone. If you are holding a Kenyan passport or German passport, you need an COVID PCR test, and it should not be older than 96 hours, but please cross check with your airline, but most of the airlines take up to 96 hours. And for this, please don't forget to do your test on time. For example, if you're traveling on Thursday, it's advisable for you to get the test maybe on Tuesday in the evening, so that you have a whole day for you to get the result. Please, and don't forget to print it out. It's not a must, but I'll always advise you to print all your documents, because some airports or some airports or some airlines, they just want the paper thing. The other thing is you also need to have is if you're traveling to Kenya, you need to register yourself to the Ministry of Health. I'll also give you the link. It's to ask you whether you have a COVID symptom, the countries you have visited. You need to register yourself, and you get a code which you are supposed to print out and have it with you. Another thing, I have a friend of mine we are traveling with, or a person I know we are traveling with, he didn't have this, but he was able to do that first on airport and got the code, and they allowed him. But it's better you have it on time. The other thing you don't forget is of course to be on time in the airport, so that in case anything is missing, you have enough time for you to do it. Yeah. About the COVID test, please check on, and there are some cheaper option. For example, I paid for mine for PCR test to get the result within 24 hours. I paid for 59 euros. Another person we are traveling with paid for 120 euros. You see the difference is almost 60 euros. So, but check online, there are options. Of course, your COVID test has to be translated from German to English. Yeah. And maybe if you're working at hospital, I know some friends of mine who work at hospital, they're able to do that at their hospitals free. But for example, I work in a hospital, but I was not able to do this test because our result only come in German. They don't have any code. So, but if you work maybe in a uni hospital, a bigger hospital, maybe there's this option, and it's good for you. Can utilize that and maybe save some points. Another thing I carried with me is my Impulse Spice. I don't know, Impulse Spice, my I don't know, Impfausweis. I know this information is for people who live in Germany, so they know what is Impfausweis. I carried the Impfausweis with me in case, but I didn't have to show it because I had my PCR test. But if you are geimpft, it's better for you to carry it with you, for you maybe in case they need to ask you anything, you have it. Another thing that we experienced last time, when we were booking for flight, we realized that my hubby's passport is expired because we had not traveled for 2 years due to COVID. We realized that the passport is expired, so we had to apply quick for a new passport. So please check your documents, of course, before you book your flights. Check where your document are. Keep your documents together so that you have a smooth flight. And the other thing, prepare your document on time. Keep them together, all of them. I have said that before this, but it's okay. Keep all your documents together so that you can have reference checklist of all your documents so that you don't forget. Today in the morning when you're coming, I always prepare everything before I applied for visa before. We did the booking for a COVID test before. Everything I prepared on time. I printed everything before, but I forgot to print the visa because you get the visa on this e-visa e-citizen platform, so you have to download it, maybe send it to your email so that you can print it. I print each and everything, but I forgot to print that. We had to print that today in the morning because I cross-checked my documents. So it's good even in the day of travel, even if you have prepared everything, for you to cross-check whether you have all the documents. I hope I have given you all the information. In case you have any questions, please, you can inbox me on Instagram or on Facebook at Kairetu Gashosho, and I'll be able to give you all the information. This is information for me traveling from Germany to Kenya, and I'll give you also information when I'm traveling back from Kenya to Germany, because sometimes the requirements are different, and that's why you have also every time to cross check. Please don't forget also to, I don't know whether I've mentioned this about baggage, please have the right required weight. If you have excess, make sure you have extra money, or you have someone who can go back with your excess baggage so that you don't have to pay so much for the baggage. And also the other thing you have to do is check how much is a, for example, I booked with Turkish Airlines. They said I'm allowed to carry 40 kgs one bag, but I was not sure if someone is allowed to only have one bag. I checked on internet, it stated 32 kgs. Lucky for me, when it went to do the test, I went to the desk and asked them. They said a bag is not supposed to exceed 32 kgs. It's different according to which some airlines they just need you 23, others 20, others only 20. So please check on that so that you don't get frustrated. Don't forget to be on time, because each and every one it's taking too long to check in and to be controlled because of COVID. Everyone have to control COVID. Every country has different rules and regulations, so the people working there, they have to cross check everything, and it's taking a lot of time. So anyway guys, I just decided to do this spontaneously. I hope I gave you all the information, and if my information is Dushananda, I'm so sorry about that. I just thought I could give you this information so that you don't be left like our friend who was left at the airport. And yeah, we tried our level best to help, and unfortunately the time was so knap. We also almost missed our flight because we spent almost over 1 hour trying to help the person. But anyway, the person will travel tomorrow and everything will be alright. So guys, I wish you a safe travel and a nice time as you prepare for your trip, and of course I'll keep you updated. I'll show you some beautiful videos of my motherland Kenya, and I can't wait for you to enjoy these. Otherwise, enjoy the beautiful sceneries I'm going to take. And yeah, let me show you. I'm seated at the bar, and they have already decorated it for Christmas. And there is hubby and our friend Simon. enjoying a beer because we have 1 hour before we check in. For now, bye bye. Don't forget to share this video, subscribe, and yeah, all the links of the things I've mentioned of the e-visa of this Ministry of Health, I'll post them, of German embassy, I'll post them on the description box, so you can just directly go on them. And yeah, I also post of the link of the laboratory I used to do my COVID test, because they have different odds. You can do it. I did mine in Düsseldorf airport, but they have different laboratories all over Germany, and they are cheaper. So guys, bye bye. Thank you for watching. Bye.